We are here in Long Beach, California, over at the Carnival Cruise Line port. Behind me is the Carnival Radiance, and we're gonna go on a sea cruise today. And this is a cruise that goes frequently. The Carnival Radiance does 4 and 3 day trips, and many probably ask, why do you want to do the same 3-day weekend trip? Isn't that just a booze cruise? But I would say to all those people out there that there's many fun things to do, and I'm going to talk about a few fun things and a few weird things, and you can just decide for yourself. So come along for the venture. One reason that I like going on the Carnival Radiance is because we can just drive to the Carnival Radiance. It's easy for us. It takes us about 40 minutes to get to port, and it is 1 p.m. right now. The ship leaves at 3. We can get in late, and by the time we get on the ship, the rooms will be open and we don't have to wait in the hallways with our luggage. So that's one reason why I like the Carnival Radiance. Once again, coming into the general cruise terminal parking here. It's going to be about $20 a day. I think it might be like $25 a day. I guess we'll find out here in a second, huh?
Someone's got to tell us.
It says here $23 a day for parking. So there you go. If you're parking just a few days, parking near the terminal is the way to go. I guess if we were here for more than a week, then parking would be a little bit too expensive and maybe we'd take a taxi in. But for a weekend cruise like this, it's just easier just to get a ticket and park right there, and then your car's ready for you. But make sure that you pay before you go, or you can pay on the way out. They don't really care. One thing you can't get away from coming late is still security. You still got to do that part. They're already taking down the setups. Taken down. I wonder if they store. They probably don't store them on the ship. They have to store them here. Yeah. I typically arrive later for a cruise. I like to arrive about 1 p.m. or later on embarkation day because I know when I get there I don't have to wait for the waiting room, and the rooms on the ship will be ready. I like to carry my bags on board, and if you get there before the rooms are open, you will have to carry them around the ship with you, which is not easy. We are in room 3143, which is an obstructed ocean view room. And it has the pull down sleeper with the couch. And then it has plugs over there, a plug there, and even plugs on the lampshade over here. We have a nice view to the way deck. The only thing that's going to be an issue is I can see that there are going to be smokers here at the night, but that's not too bad. We'll have to see from the outside. We can see right to the deck and see how everybody's deboarding the ship later today. A favorite thing for many cruisers on embarkation day is to get a guy's burger. I have to say I did enjoy the new celebration burger they had.
I'm already at work.
One thing that makes Carnival stand out is their sail away party. There is no doubt that Carnival is a party cruise line. They literally advertise themselves as the fun ships. Carnival has been changing their music lineup, but the atmosphere of a Carnival cruise is to have fun, and there will be lots of people dancing. There are quiet places on the ship, but I guarantee you it will not be quiet on the Lido deck when it is time to depart.
I need to see everyone doing it. Let's see ya. 4 minutes. Shoot, shoot.
There's the helicopters. That'd be a styling way to come in by helicopter.
Where are you looking?
One thing I like to do is work out. It doesn't sound all that relaxing, but except for maybe in the morning, the gym is usually pretty empty on these weekend cruises. The cool thing about the treadmills on the Carnival Radiance is they have these virtual walks and you can pretend you are walking in different international locations. On this walk, I did a virtual Buenos Aires walk. It was fun. There are two main dining rooms on the Carnival Radiance. The Sunrise Dining Room is for fixed dining times, and the Sunset Dining Room is for anytime dining. I have not yet been to the Sunrise Dining Room because I really like having the flexibility of going to a sit-down dinner whenever I want. You use the app to reserve your table, and I really never wait more than 15 minutes. The app tells you your table number. You tell that number to the host at the door, and they walk you right back.
There you go.
Here is a pro tip for dining. You can wait for your table anywhere on the ship, and you have 15 minutes to get to the table once your number is called. Don't be like the rest of the pack and wait in front of the dining room door or on the stairs. It's better just to hang out in your room or in the lobby and casually listen to some music while you're waiting for your dinner. A lot of people say that the dining room takes too long and go to the buffet every day. That is fine. But I don't like the buffets because, again, I don't like lines. I am okay with the sit-down experience, talking to friends and family. Also, there are certain foods that you can only get from the main dining room. For example, for breakfast on a cruise, I always get Eggs Benedict, which you're saying, this you can always get at the buffet. But I like my eggs runny, and you can't do that at the buffet. I feel like overall the presentation is also better in the main dining rooms. I also like that the waiters are very friendly and they even sing and dance for you. The last and most important thing I like about the main dining room is that you can only get the chocolate melting cake in the main dining room.
3 days, and then for the rest of your life you never see them whatsoever. But if you can't dance, you still dance and have a good time. That's what it's about. No one's caring. If you can't sing and you want to sing at karaoke, if you want to go and sound like a bag of cats, you go and sound like the best bag of cats you've ever sounded like in your life. There's nobody judging. The only things that'll happen is people will video it, and you know where they'll put it?
YouTube!
Having been on the Carnival Radiance so many times, you probably think that I would have all the shows memorized. And you're right, because I do. But I like going to both the Welcome Aboard and the Rock Revolution show. They're good shows. You get to meet the cast a little bit better, and I really like that scene with the drones. You need to see that in person. The Carnival Radiance's main port of destination is Ensenada, Mexico. A lot of people don't go off the ship, but usually we arrive on Sunday, which means we're going to go to church. We have arrived here in Ensenada. That's, what is it? That's a Royal Caribbean ship, Navigator of the Seas behind us. Our ship, the Radiance, is right there. We're all dressed up because we're going to go to church. Not a typical thing to do in port, but that's what we're doing this Sunday morning. It's a little bit gray overcast, but that's okay. And over there is the letters, because if you didn't see the letters, were you even there? Another thing I like to do on the Carnival Radiance is just look at the artwork. I never am actually going to buy any of the artwork, but it's free just to look at it. It's upselling you. You afraid that like they're gonna like start forcing you to like buy art or something? They're like, you must take the pansies. You must take the pansies. This is the Kincaid right here.
Yeah, I don't know if these are actually, they're not Kincaids, but they're sure, are they? It looks like Kincaids.
They're Kincaids.
Oh, yep, there it is. I was looking in the wrong place for signatures.
To have a tradition that on our last day we'd get arepas, but what's up with these arepas? Look like pancakes with cheese in the middle of them.
They're not. They changed the arepas recipe.
They're supposed to be like eggy corn. This tastes just like a pancake.
It's not the same.
Yeah. Oh well.
Stuff changes. Sometimes for the better, like
Yep.
the plugs in the room.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes for the worse.
Yeah, some
like the
things-
arepas recipe.
Yeah.
Whatever. What you gonna do?
So this is our last day. We're disembarking. What was your favorite part, Denise?
My favorite part is not what I did. My favorite part is what I didn't do.
What was
I did not make any meals. I did not wash any dishes. I did not make any beds. All of the things I didn't do are my absolute favorite.
And my favorite was, I always like the Rock Revolution. It's the oldest show on Carnival. Like, they tweak it, but I always like how they always are constantly improving that show. So Rock Revolution Summer of 69 was my favorite, especially the part with Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That was pretty cool.
I do really like the Lucy in the Sky with and the Rock Revolution show. It's a solid favorite, but it's not as cool as what I didn't do.
Okay, there you go.
The saddest part of the journey is always having to leave. For us, we take our bags on the ship, which means we roll them right off the ship. If you do it this way, you can sign up for the earliest disembarkation time and be off the ship really quick.
It's time to get back in the car. I hope you enjoyed this adventure. If you did, we'll see you on the next one, and thank you for watching.
I love you so much, you see. You're even in my dreams. I got a hand, you calling me. I'm so in love with you. All I ever wanna do is thank you, baby.